The quote, "Work out your own salvation, do not depend on others," encapsulates a fundamental aspect of Buddhist philosophy, emphasizing personal responsibility, self-reliance, and the individual's journey towards enlightenment or liberation, nirvana. To elaborate on this profound teaching of the Buddha, it's essential to delve into key Buddhist principles, the context in which this teaching emerged, and its implications for personal growth and spiritual development. Buddhism, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, emerged in ancient India around the 6th century BC. At its core, Buddhism aims to address the human condition of suffering, dukkha, and provide a path to transcend it. The Buddha's teachings, often referred to as the Dharma, revolve around the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path. The first noble truth acknowledges the existence of suffering, encompassing physical pain, emotional turmoil, and existential dissatisfaction. The second truth highlights the causes of suffering, mainly rooted in craving, tanha, and attachment to impermanent things. The third truth introduces the possibility of cessation of suffering, suggesting that liberation from suffering is attainable. It asserts that nirvana, the state of complete liberation from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, samsara, is achievable. The fourth truth outlines the Noble Eightfold Path, a practical guide leading to the cessation of suffering. This path consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These components form the framework for ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. Central to the Buddha's teachings is the concept of self-reliance and individual responsibility in the pursuit of enlightenment. The quote, "Work out your own salvation, do not depend on others," underscores the idea that one's spiritual progress and attainment of liberation are primarily the result of personal effort, introspection, and practice. It emphasizes that while guidance, teachings, and support from spiritual mentors or fellow practitioners can be beneficial, the ultimate responsibility for one's spiritual growth lies within oneself. Each individual is accountable for their actions, intentions, and the development of their own wisdom and understanding. This teaching encourages self-reflection, self-discipline, and self-transformation. It suggests that blindly relying on external sources or expecting others to grant salvation or enlightenment is counterproductive. Instead, individuals are urged to cultivate their inner virtues, develop mindfulness, and live in accordance with ethical principles. Moreover, this teaching does not advocate isolation or detachment from others. Instead, it encourages a balanced approach where individuals engage with the teachings and guidance available, while taking responsibility for their own progress. The emphasis is on utilizing external resources as aids in the journey, rather than depending entirely on them. Additionally, the quote signifies the universality of the Buddha's teachings. It highlights that the path to liberation is accessible to all individuals regardless of social status, background, or external circumstances. Each person has the potential to work towards their salvation through dedicated practice and self-awareness. In practical terms, working out one's salvation involves diligent practice of meditation, ethical conduct, and the cultivation of wisdom. Meditation serves as a tool for developing mindfulness and insight into the nature of reality, aiding in the dissolution of craving and attachment. Ethical conduct involves living a life guided by compassion, kindness, and non-harm towards oneself and others. Wisdom arises from a deep understanding of the impermanent and interconnected nature of existence. In conclusion, the Buddha's teaching to work out your own salvation, do not depend on others, encapsulates the essence of personal responsibility and self-reliance on the spiritual journey. It encourages individuals to take charge of their growth, diligently follow the path of practice and understanding, and realize their potential for liberation from suffering.